Hello, beautiful people, lovers of good things, lovers of goodwill all over the globe. I bring greetings from a grateful heart. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on your time zone. Thank you so dearly for always supporting this platform. I really do appreciate. In case you are hearing our voice for the first time, or you are coming across us for the first time, we still remain your one and only Progress News, giving it to you back to back. Remember, in this platform, we react to all videos, and your opinion is highly needed. So sit back, watch this video, and
Yes, fellow Biafrans, friends of Biafra, lovers of freedom, I say to you all, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time and location. This is Prince Will Richard, the leader of this great movement, Biafra Nations League, BNL. A few days ago, I reacted to the report of the installation of the alleged installation of an emir of Calabar, and then because I know such a thing will not talk, that is why I put alleged. And I made a video here that we're making findings to know if what we are reading is actually true, and whether or not it is Emir of Calabar or the men striking Hausa Fulani in Calabar. And at a point, I decided to hold my peace to see if the state officials or the state government will react to that after our findings. I learned that it was on Saturday that they paraded their emir. They addressed the man as an emir, which is an insult to the Obong of Calabar Palace. Of course, you cannot create an emirate in an existing kingdom. But a lot of people have been sending us messages, calling us, that they have been expecting feedback from from what I said. I wanted to allow the state to officially react. It is their matter. The government, let them know how to do it, because they gave them the upper hand. And was it yesterday or so, or thereabout, the state government, the Cross River state government, issued a warning statement to the Hausa Fulani community, that warning them to back off from such a plan, or that is an insult to the state, and the state will not tolerate that. So when I saw the statement, I said, okay, since the state has reacted, then we'll be watching to see how it goes. I don't want to say much, but I want to let them know the plans of these evil people. It is clear, no reasonable person will see what is coming and will not know the implication of remaining silent. Anybody, I think people are now realizing what we are saying. The plans of these evil people to capture all our territory by every means possible. They are using the military to oppress us, so that when they conquer our land, they will install their emir and create emirates in our land. But of course, that will not happen. They didn't succeed during the time of Uthman and Fodio. They succeeded in the north, most part of the north. They succeeded in the west, in southwest. They also succeeded in Benin, conquering the Benin. That is why we have half Muslim, half Christians in Yoruba land and in Benin, in Edo State. We also have same in the Middle Belt. They didn't succeed in the east, and of course, if they didn't succeed, then they cannot succeed now. They are only joking, and because going ahead with such nonsense will The fact they are risking, their stay in Calabar or in any part of the east is a risk, because you cannot come to our territory to create an emirate in our territory. You are risking your life, because we will not tolerate that. Yes, I'm using that language. You are risking your lives. They are risking their lives. Because no reasonable people will fold their hands and want their territory taken. It's not going to work. It's not possible. This is not Yoruba land. This is not North, where they keep forcing people to combat or whatever. You know, it's only in Yoruba land that you have emir. It's only in Yoruba land. Emir of Kwara, Ilorin, emir of Ilorin. So we cannot have emir of Enugu, emir of Calabar, emir of Owerri. It's not possible. If they try it, then they should just then they are digging their graves. So it's a mere joke. But since the state government, the Cross River state government, have decided to handle the issue, fine and good for them. Another thing is we have seen reports of redeployment of troops to our operational headquarters. I think I learned that Cameroonian authority have deployed more forces to Bakassi Peninsula, the area in Bakassi that they control, which is Isangele subdivision, Idabato subdivision, Gombo subdivision, and so forth, especially Isangele. And of course, this is a plot to destroy our movement and of course clamp down on our members in the peninsula. A lot of us have expressed worry over the reported reinforcement of troops. Of course, whenever there is clashes, you don't fold your hands and think that all is over. You should expect reinforcement. You should expect reprisal from the military. It has been like that, both on the Nigerian side and Cameroonian side. We know that of course, during the invasion, they lost their men. Even us, we too, we lost our own. So it is they lost their men, we lost our own. And of course, I know that they will not just let it go. We know full well that they will not just let it go. And we know that for the past few days, they have been making arrangements to deploy forces, which of course the report, because I'm not in Bakassi now, but the report we are getting is that they have deployed their terrorist fighters to surround our territory, but they cannot. What I'm assuring them is that we are not Ambazonia. We are not Ambazonia. Of course, they should know the difference by now. This is Bakassi Peninsula we are talking about. It's a no-go area. It's a no-go. It's not today. We have seen all these things. If they know, if they know how stubborn, how prepared our people, our boys in the peninsula are, they will know that nothing of this nature scares us away. They will know that we're not afraid of things like this, you know. So we're not Ambazonians, of course. It's going to be eye for an eye, and of course, if they don't take their time, the situation might be bloody, because you cannot come to my domain to kill me and I will fold my hand and watch you harm me. Even if you are going to kill me, at least I will try as much as possible to take down some of you. If I die, then I die. So they shouldn't think they have reinforced their troops. We are going to fold our hands for them to come in and kill all of us. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. So we are warning the Cameroonian authority. If they know how they deployed their forces to Isangele, from now till the end of this week, should immediately take off all their terrorist groups out from our territory. From now to the end of this week. We cannot militarize our land. This is not Igbo land. This is not Igbo land where Nigerian soldiers have laid siege. In Bakassi Peninsula, we don't tolerate. We don't tolerate. So they should take off their military, their forces. Take them to Yaoundé. Take them to Douala. Take it off. Take it off. Go and engage the Amazonians so they deal with you there a little bit. Don't come and create problem in our territory. Because you have opportunity to control. The Nigerian government gave you power to control. So you feel you can intimidate everybody there. You cannot. You cannot. So let this be a sound warning that we are making it known now. Wherever they are, they should watch. Share. All the Cameroonians who are watching this video, share widely, that we are not afraid of the enforcement of troops. We are not afraid. I don't know. They don't know the history. Do they know the history of Bakassi? I don't think it's like they've forgotten. They should meet Nigerian forces to tell them what they went through during the era of fighting in the region. Even the Cameroonian forces, do they know? They have forgotten. The Gendams. And now you are deploying the B. Deploying B to our territory. We are not going to tolerate that. Any of our member that is harmed, any of our member that is killed, of course, they should expect a possible fast and immediate response from us. Because you cannot come to our territory to harm us. We have stated it and will continue to say it. The fact that you are controlling part of the peninsula doesn't give you the infantry, the audacity to control our people, or to lay siege to our territory. We will not. We are going to resist by any means possible. We are going to resist any form of invasion. We are going to resist, and of course, they should know. I'm already saying what is going to happen, because you can't come into our territory to fight us. Let us face. We know we are facing. If we are facing Nigeria, we know we are facing them. We come into our own territories. We are much more like strangers invading our territory. We already managing the situation with Nigeria, so we know how to do our things. We will not tolerate that. If they want peace, they should just allow. We are peaceful. Everybody knows that we are peaceful. We are carrying out. If you want to host our flag, go and park one side. We host our flag. JJ, nobody will die. Nobody will shoot. Nobody will attack anybody. Whenever we want to hold our activities, we want to hold our meeting, park one side, free, and allow us to carry our activities peacefully. Nobody will be hurt. We won't hurt anybody. Nobody will be harmed. If we are doing our boys are doing their campaign, whether in the water, they are doing their boat parade, park one side. Park one side. Pretend as if we didn't know what is going on. Because of course, our boys are peaceful. The most peaceful people we have are the Biafrans. We don't look for trouble. And instruction our members have, our boys have, including our self-defense volunteers, is that nobody should engage. Nobody should attack, engage in violence unless you are attacked, you are confronted. Defend yourself. Defend yourself. But defending ourselves doesn't mean we stay in our territory, come and attack us, so we'll keep defending ourselves. That means you should know that Douala is not far from Bakassi, because we are going to invade Douala. We are going to invade Douala, so you better know. We'll go up to Gabon. I don't want to. Our boys go up to Gabon. They should go and ask those white people in Gabon what they passed through during the time that we mean business for them. Up to Gabon, we can go there and apprehend those white people, bring them to Bakassi. Talk less of Douala that is here. That nonsense. All of you. That means you think you can come to our land and cause trouble, and Douala will be peaceful, and Cameroon will be peaceful. It's a serious warning I'm giving to all those terrorists in our territory to pack their load and go before the situation becomes worse.
That brings us to the end of this update. Do well to like the video, share and subscribe. Thank you very much for always tuning in. I really do appreciate. Share the video and tell your friends about this platform, because the best thing or the best place for you to be is here. Turn on the bell icon so that whenever I drop a new boost like this, you'll be the first to notify. Thank you once again and remain blessed.